Oh man, they have finally come out. I feel like it's been forever waiting for these Oscar nominations for 2026 to arrive, and we are here. Now, I'm not going to go over all the Oscar nominations or who I think I'm going to win. I will do a predictions video much closer to the Oscars, but we just got to briefly talk about what happened, the surprises, where the tides are turning, things like that. Now, on this channel, I do cover some award season stuff. Not as crazy as some other channels out there. There's many, many other channels out there that are much better at covering the stuff. They're more in the know, and they have industry connections, things like that. But me, on a personal level, I'm just a guy who sees pretty much everything, make videos, whatever. Not there yet, but it's cool. This Oscar nominations, man, I gotta say, I am quite excited for the Oscars this year. I was excited last year. I got excited once Amelia Perez kind of got axed, but thank God that happened. Because man, I just couldn't live with Amelia Perez possibly winning Best Picture. But we are here again, and man, first thing to say, Sinners, 16 nominations, my favorite film of the year that I had a personal resonation with that I thought was just fantastic and brilliant despite any of the little flaws it may have had. This movie is already in my eyes a masterpiece, and man, one battle after another, 13 nominations, big number. But Sinners setting the record and pretty much getting nommed in every single category it possibly could says a lot. The Academy really, really loves Sinners, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I still think there is a possibility that Sinners can win Best Picture. I think it has no shot at director. I think that is PTAs all day, and I'm totally cool with that. One of my favorite directors finally going to get his flowers for a great film. I had my issues with it, but it still made my top 15 films of the list, one battle after another. But Sinners was my number one movie, and it's been my number one movie since it came out in April, and it has not been topped. Congratulations to Ryan Coogler, Michael B., Wumi Musaku, and how about Delroy Lindo getting the surprise nomination, his first Oscar nom. It is about time. In a long, illustrious career, he is finally getting his flowers and getting recognized for the great work he's been doing over the years, and I am so happy for him. One of the best supporting performances of the year. So happy about that. I'm so happy for Coogler. I'm so happy the Sinners is making its rounds and that it's not over, man. I think everybody thought Sinners was kind of dead after the Globes. I myself was quite upset to see it lose to Hamnet and Drama because on a personal level, and you guys can crucify me all you want, I thought Hamnet was very overrated. Not a bad film. I think it ended very well. Great performances, but it felt very Oscar bait to me. I'm just going to keep it real. But Sinners is not dead, but we got to talk about No Other Choice getting zero representation in these nominations. It drives me crazy. On one hand, I was very happy to see a lot of things. I was so happy to see that both actresses from Sentimental Value got in for Best Supporting, Elle Fanning and Inga. I thought that was amazing. Everybody got in. That movie got 9 nominations. The Academy clearly loves it. My second favorite film of the year. Hoping that can win international feature, or maybe it was just an accident. I'm glad that got some love. But man, No Other Choice not getting any noms. And I've been hearing some things with Park Chan-wook and something about some kind of thing he had going with some kind of writing guild or something. I don't know. I don't know what exactly it is, but I'm sorry. No Other Choice is far too amazing of a film to not be recognized in this year's Academy. I mean, Park Chan-wook has never been nommed ever. I mean, The Handmaiden is one of the best Korean films ever made. And Decision to Leave was one of my favorite films of that year. So it's just like, I just don't get what this man has to do to earn some kind of nomination. I mean, it couldn't even get a screenplay nom. It's one of the best adapted screenplays of the year. I think it's I think it's right there with One Battle for adapted screenplays. Like, I just don't get it. He killed it in this movie. Lee Bung Hung killed it in this movie. All the actors were good. The direction is brilliant. It's a beautiful film. It's from start to finish. I mean, come on, what does this man have to do? What does he got to do? It's insane. The biggest snub of the whole thing. I was very, very disappointed to see no representation for no other choice. But I mean, come on. Wicked not getting in, I'm not mad about it. I'm really not mad about it. Wicked as a movie, Wicked for Good, doesn't even hold a candle to the first one. The first one was fantastic, a beautiful ride. I absolutely adored it. But this one was just not it for me. I thought it was lame. I thought it was, it was boring. Narratively, it missed me. I mean, it just lacked in every single department in comparison to the first one. So all the Wicked fans out there that are upset that Wicked did not get in, tough titty, man. I'm sorry. It just didn't. The Academy clearly didn't like it, just like I didn't. So I think that was a smart move to keep it out of here. It's hard to get sequels in, especially your sequel's got to be Return of the King. It's got to be Return of the King, or it's not going to get the awards, man. It is what it is. And, I do feel a little bit bad for Grande because I think she carried the weight from the first one into the second one. I think she was still great. But as a movie, it's just not it. But I mean, this is cool, man. This is really cool to see that they threw some surprises in here. The Ugly Stepsister getting a makeup nom, my 10 favorite film of the year. That was my number 10. I love that film. I thought it was great, and I thought the makeup and costumes were great, and I'm glad that it is getting some recognition, and hopefully more eyes will get on that film. It's awesome. I'm really happy for Jafar Panahi getting his recognition. What he did with It Was Just an Accident, one of the best movies of the year. I think it was my number 6. I had a great time with it. And that ending, that was one of the best endings of the year. Some of the best direction. I think it may have been a mistake leaving him out. In my personal opinion, I would have pulled out Chloe Zhao and I would have slid in Jafar because the direction for that movie is fantastic. What he did, the first time actors. I mean, he pulled a Sean Baker with this movie and he really made something special. It's good to see that they did mix it up here and threw in a few surprises. Some categories were chalk. Best actor was chalk. Hey, no Chase Infinity and Best Actress. And I'm going to be honest, I think it was the smart move. I don't feel, in my personal opinion, I don't feel that Chase Infinity is a lead actor in One Battle After Another. Absolutely adore her. Absolutely adored her performance. Thought she was great. We will be seeing this woman for the next 25, 30 years. And I'm so excited to see where her career goes. But this was not the movie to win for. I think it was I'm going to be honest, and I know people hate Song Blue. I know people don't like Kate Hudson in it, whatever. I thought Kate Hudson was great. I thought she gave a great performance. I actually liked the movie. I think Hugh Jackman gave a great performance, and not a soul is talking about him. But I think Kate Hudson was a better choice than Chase Infinity to get into actress. That's just my opinion. If it differs, no problem. That's cool. But, outside of what I highlighted and things, I mean, hey, it's a big year for international. Secret Agent getting a bunch of nominations. That movie is definitely up there for international feature. I think it definitely comes down to that or Sentimental Value, but Sentimental Value racking up 9 nominations. It's hard to say that thing is not going to win international feature. Shout outs to Stellan Skarsgård too. He may be getting his first Oscar win. Guys, this is going to be fun. It's going to be fun to see these precursors before the Oscars, SAG, BAFTA, all that, PGA, all that stuff. And we're going to see what way the wind blows. So I'm going to give my Oscar predictions probably, the week before we actually hit the Oscars. After we get through these precursors, that's when I'll give my predictions for every category. I'll also put in, not only will I pick who I think will win, I'm going to put who I would pick to win, and maybe even throw in some that I think got overlooked this year. But guys, let me know what you think about the Oscar nominations this year. Please drop it in the comments below. I would love to know. Do me a favor if you made it to the end. If you like this kind of content, like and subscribe for a guy. It's free. It helps me out and I really appreciate it. Guys, if there's a film or a topic you want me to review or go over, let me know. I can do a long format video for that, really get deep into it. And guys, follow me on Letterboxd, Ralph Vader. That'll be linked below. I got a podcast with my buddy, The Cutting Room Floor. I'll link that below for more movie content. I will be back next week. And don't forget the popcorn.